I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Machedo is the best.
Hi there, Machedo speaking to you from Machedo.com, who's Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Today the date is 3rd August 2017. Time right now is 2:09 in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm speaking to you from Thailand, Koh Samui. Alright, for those of you who do not know me, I've been in Toastmasters for the past 16 years. I mentored a couple of world champion finalists. Obviously they pay me money not to reveal their names. I wrote down scripts. I'm a script writer for many of the Toastmasters. They pay me a good amount of money to keep bum. I have mentored a lot of them, and the reason they don't want to tell anyone because they want to show, oh, I've done it in a very nice way. And also the reason why many of them do not like to reveal me as a mentor is because I'm controversial. I speak my mind off. I'm an atheist, and obviously when I look like this, you can't expect people to want to associate with me. Three of my world champion students have placed in the Toastmasters, with one even filing a police case against me because I didn't compliment her. I complimented the guy who got the first place. Okay, so anyway, that's a different story altogether. And after that, I learned that you need to keep away from certain categories of people because they are mad. Okay, anyway, that's all aside. So now it's more like I just want to give a lot of free information out there in exchange for having my videos or my material being shared, because anyway people come to me, especially during the competition time. Okay, hi baby. Okay, so the main thing what you need to understand is I will be giving you all the pointers here on how you can win any evaluation speech contest, and the only thing I'm asking for you in return is if you can like and share my videos, and if you can refer any customer or client, which will be great. If you can't, no problem, at least give me a thumbs up or put the comments down below. What prompted me to share this video is the fact that the last customer who I had got the second place in the district competition in the Middle East. And she took my ideas without giving me any acknowledgement, payment, nothing. And I didn't feel that was very right. So after that, I kind of got pissed off, but I didn't want to mention her name. So it's okay anyway. She's unethical. She wants to be this way. I'm getting used to it, people using me and then putting me as a bad guy. So I'm going to give you all the points that I gave her because she managed to get the second place, which clearly proves, and there is a science to it. There's a way how you can achieve success. So take down your pen and paper. Okay, take down your pen and paper and write down these points as I give them to you. Later on, I'll be writing them down and I'll update this in an article and I'll share it with all of you. So I hope this helps. Okay. Now, for those of you who are taking part in an evaluation contest, you need to understand that what you should be focusing on is not for the audience to love you, because when a evaluation contest gets over, you always get people, the audience, oh wow, fantastic, oh you will win, you will win. The thing is, nobody cares if the audience loved you. Nobody cares. The only people who care and whom you should care about is that was my wife, okay. Only people you should care about is the judges. So if the judges don't like you, then you will not survive, okay. So the first thing what you need to understand, the first basic principle in an evaluation contest is focus not on the audience, focus on the judges, okay. Now, there is this theory that, oh, we keep the judges hidden, nobody knows where the judges are. The fact is everyone knows everyone, so most of the time people know who the judges are, okay. That's point number one. The second point what you need to keep in mind is there's always a bias. There's always a bias, okay. So they will always focus on who they feel is right. Wait, and as I'm speaking to you, let me write down these points so I remember. Okay, first is impress the judges. Impress the judges. I'm doing it just randomly. The second one is bias. Okay, there's always be a bias. So now, if you want to succeed, make sure that you improve your chances on success. And this is a psychological trick that I teach my students or clients. If you're old, if you are mature, then make sure that you enhance your maturity. Like, for example, in terms of looking the part, okay? And if you're young, don't try to act too smart and cocky, because if you do that, okay, trust me, if you act smart and cocky, the judges by default will mark you down, okay? So that is why when I get a youngster, I tell the youngster, be nice, be sweet. It's like a cat showing big black eyes and you meow, you know? And I'm telling you this, they always say, wow, she's so talented. Oh, he's so gifted. Look at America's Got Talent, where you see if a young, small baby girl, she sings very well, they'll just hit the buzzer, the golden buzzer. While if the same song was sung by a normal adult, you know, it'll be neutral. So we always go for things that are cute and, you know, so you need to exploit this bias. This is another psychological trick that I teach them, okay? Now, these are two things. The third one, which I think you really need to focus on, is you need to improve your chain of thought, okay? By chain of thought, let me write it down. Improve your chain of thought. Now, what do I mean by improve your chain of thought? When a speech is going on, okay, when a speech is going on and people, you know, the person is giving a speech, obviously you can't pause, you can't stop, you have to learn to write. So in order to improve your chain of thought and your ability to write down what you're seeing, the strategy that I suggest to my students and clients is buy a list of DVDs of the world's best speakers, the world's best. Let's say Darren LaCroix, he's one of my top favorites. Then you have Dhananjay Hariata, or whatever his name is. You know, these guys, they're really, really good, like Jim Keys. Watch these guys, especially speakers who are very fast, who give you lots of points. Buy their DVDs, especially speakers. And, you know, at first what I recommend is get the perfect speakers, okay? Because what happens then, you have a standard by which you see their performance, and have a look at them. And when you take the paper, look at these people as they're playing in real time and keep jotting things down as you're looking. Practice this. First, you practice this at a normal speed. Then, if you have VLC player, what you do is play it at 1.5 times faster and try to, you know, evaluate the speech as they're writing. So the speech is going faster. You need to jot down your thoughts faster. Then do it a little bit more faster. So what happens is, this improves your ability to focus, to remember, to jot down, and keep looking. At first, it'll be very hard. For me, what I did is, in order to improve my evaluation, observation, and thought pattern, I used to watch at least, I think, around 100, 150 speakers at one time. You know, I bought the entire, that time it was Bill Stevens Productions. I bought the entire library, and per day I used to watch like 10 speakers and keep jotting it down and writing it down and moving to the next one. So it kind of really fries your brain, but it gives you the skill, okay? So improve your chain of thought and your ability to write, and your ability to write, okay, with practice. Now, the next one, what I recommend you to do in order to win an evaluation contest is, what you should do is, look at the, like I told you before, look at the world's best speaker, take the judging sheet, and write down what is he doing that is absolutely amazing. Watch that. And you can even check out my analysis of that Dhananjay Hariata, whatever. I'll put the link below. And see how I've thin sliced his speech. Thin slicing is where you look at frame by frame. So if the guy's hand moves like this, it's like, you look at each and every frame, and then you break it down into his eye movements, into his face movements, each and everything. So watch the point is, watch the world's best speakers and break them into piece by piece. So it's thin slicing. So watch the world's best speakers and thin slice. Okay, so that's, let me write down, this is point number 4. All right. So what happens is when you keep doing this, you will find nuggets of points which you can use. Now, let me give you 18 points. Let me give you kind of the 18 points that I use as a template, and I recommend this that you write it down because you know there are quite a number of it. Later on, when I put the article, you can copy paste. So the first one, you need to understand that I'm giving you these points so that you. If you write it down on a sheet of paper, or you have a template, or you buy out this in your mind, as the person speaking, you write it down. Okay. So the points are: first one is speech value. Okay. So is the speech interesting? Is it meaningful? Is it memorable? So the first one is speech value. The second one is preparation. Do you feel the guy really prepared very hard? Do you feel that he put hours and hours of dedication, or do you feel it was just a random speech, or is it like he prepared so well that it looks like it's a natural speech? Then did you feel that he was dressed appropriately? Did he walk with the air of confidence? Did he move on the stage smooth? Okay. The third one is delivery. Was he direct? Was he confident? Did he connect to the audience? Did he look at everyone? Did he speak with conviction? Okay. Point number 4, which is now the normal cliche classic stuff, is like opening. Was it attention grabbing? Did it arouse interest? Did it make you want to listen to more? Then the next one is the body of the speech. Was the transitions there? Did he give logical facts? Did he support it giving references? One of the other things that they look for in Toastmasters is they look for quotations, which I find very childish and kiddish, but they look for quotations. Oh, he quoted this guy, so that adds more value to the speech. Then the conclusion. Conclusion, did he encapsulate the whole thing? Did he speak what he spoke in the beginning, that he spoke in the middle? Did he bring it in the end? Did it end with a climax? How did you feel? Okay. Then you're talking of typical stuff like, did he bring his notes? Did he speak without notes? Did he appear confident? Did he appear nervous? Then the next one is posture and movement. Was it natural? Was it purposeful? Did he have a lot of expressions? Did he do something in his movement that stood out? Like if you say the power of one. And if you remember this guy, I used it in my speech when I said the invisible string. I spoke of the string, and I kept doing this action, so people remember this. Darren LaCroix showed by falling down. So Jim Key showed it's never too late, to chase your dreams, that kind of thing. Then the next one is audience participation. This is used by speakers when they say, when they ask the audience to sing with them, or what do you think? Do you think? How many of you feel? Raise your hands. So this is audience participation, which is point number 9. Point number 10 is the facial expressions. For this, you really have to look very closely and just get snapshots, visualize and keep them in your memory. So, and if you do speak about it, it really helps, especially animated, friendly, genuine expression, like and even the ones that stand out. You mentioned this. Point number 11, which I don't know how they actually evaluate this, but how I look at it as it's called chunking, whereby you look at if the audience is like this, I look at, if I have to look from here to here, I just break it down in the center. If I have to look, from left to right here, I look in the center, just kind of keep a wide angle. So it's chunking. Yeah, you can talk about that. Then point number 12 is vocal variety, high and low and slow and fast, and excited and sad, and all this stuff. You can speak the articulation, the pitch, the rate, the tempo, the variety. Then point number 13 is language and words. Did he use like flowery words? Was it verbose? Did he encapsulate the words? So which words stood out? And did he, like they say, paint a picture? And you could see it happening. Okay, point number 14, grammar, this is where you actually lose points. You don't gain more points. So keep this in mind. In grammar, you'll always lose points. So you can bring up the part of, did you feel it was appropriate? Was this grammar outstanding? Then point number 15, these are the added points. Now, how many times did he make people laugh? How many times? Whom did he make, laugh, and why do you think he inserted this humor line this way, or how intelligent he was to insert humor. Point number 16 is the power of a well-placed pause, okay, which only good speakers do. So this is something most of the speakers, especially at the finals, they do. So bring this out. Point number 17, which is kind of abused. It's having all these props. Some people overdo it. Some people do with invisible props. Okay. And point number 18 is your personal preferences. Okay. What did you feel? Now, these 18 points. I'll write them down in my article that I put up later. This is what people normally. I tell people have all these points, so you have something to speak in each area. Okay. Now, let me show you something. And this is a trick that I used to use when I used to do my evaluation. Okay. Now, for example, okay, this is a paper. Okay, I think this is a paper. They give you papers. Okay, they give you papers. What I normally used to do is when I would get a paper like this, I'd fold it. This is how I'd fold it. Okay, and I would keep actually 3-4 papers. Now you have a choice. Either you can do this with individual 4 papers, or you can do with one paper. Fold it like this. Okay. Now after you fold it like this, the trick is one side you put general observations, just general observations, whatever come. Second one is what did you really like about the speaker? What do you really like? You just put it there. Okay. Then here you put, so here general observations, what did you really like? Here you put suggestions, areas where he can improve, okay? And last you put here is the climax. What made the speaker great, or what made the speech amazing, okay? So one is general observations, second one is what did you like, third one is suggestions, the feedback, and last one is what made the speaker or speech great. Now you need to have 4 papers, either 4 papers like this, okay, 4 papers. So I normally keep 1, 2, 3, 4, and I divide it into half. Now why do I do that? As the speaker is speaking on the first paper, which is general observation, I just keep writing whatever comes, right? I keep jotting it down. And if suppose as he's speaking, I felt something he didn't do right. So because I numbered them, like point number 1, general observations, point number 2, what I like, point number 3 is suggestions. Let's say he did something he fumbled. Immediately, instead of writing it in general observations, I'll go to number 3 and write down, okay, he fumbled, okay? So then I give a solution immediately. Fumbled, and I give the solution immediately. So what happens is, instead of pointing out a mistake, I'm looking at a suggestion, okay? So, and remember this, almost all the judges, okay, they're looking for this sandwich technique. Whether you like it or not, they're looking for the bloody sandwich technique, okay? And that is what you need to focus on. So let me write down. I spoke to you about the points. How many? 19 points. 19 points or 18 points? Yeah, 19 points. 9 points of wisdom. Then I spoke to you about the worksheet, okay? Worksheet. Okay. So the 6 points. The first one was impress the judges. Second one is work on the bias. Third one is improve your chain of thought and ability to write. Fourth one is watch the world's best speakers and thin slice them. Point number 5 is, I give you these points, many points. Point number 6 is the worksheet. Okay. Now, point number 7. So this is one thing that positions you from everyone else. Okay. So unique positioning. Okay. Now what happens is almost every speaker who comes, they focus on their dress. Oh, I need to dress smart. Everyone's wearing a blue tie. I'll wear a red tie. I'll stand up, which is good. You need to focus on how you dress so that you position yourself uniquely from everyone else. But here's the thing. If you only wear the dress and you position yourself uniquely, but you don't focus on, your script, the chances are you will fail. Okay. So if you look at the judging sheet, let me just get you the judging sheet, okay? I'll just write it. Toastmasters evaluation judging form, okay? Judging form. So let me just get it from the TMI website. I'm actually getting it now. So this is how it looks like. You have the judging sheet, which is actually analytical quality, okay, recommendations, technique, and summation. So get it printed out and have a look at it. So what happens is here, people normally focus on the analytical part. Okay, they focus on the analytical part. They focus on the technique and summation. Okay, majority of the people don't focus on two key areas, which I think is extremely important in order to win. So when I train my students, what I do is I tell them, focus on two areas that will differentiate you from everybody else. And what are the two areas? The two areas that you must focus on if you want to succeed. Number one is, this is the way, this is the secret, huh? Trust me. So listen carefully. The first one is blast through all the bloody points fast. Okay, you have, I think, 3 minutes. 3 minutes? Do I remember this? Yeah, 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 3. Yeah, 3 minutes. I think you have 3 minutes. Okay. I hope I got that right. How many fucking minutes is it? Minutes, yeah, 2, 2.5, 3. Yeah, 3 minutes. Let me just confirm that. I'll do it later. Okay. If I'm wrong, just correct me. Okay. Now, as far as I remember, because it has been years, it is 3 minutes. Now, what happens is the timing device, okay, the timing device, it normally focuses on, wait, let me just get this. Hi there, Lloyd Machedo, this video from, LloydMachedo.com, who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Today the date is 3rd August 2017. Time right now, what's the time? 1:42 in the afternoon. I'm speaking from Koh Samui, Thailand. All right. I've been getting this question quite a number of times, so I decided I'll just answer it and finish it off. Especially my really close friend, Aaron. I mean, he has been asking me this question left, right, and center. He has been telling me, oh, this is the trending topic or article or whatever. It's about nepotism. What is happening in the Indian Bollywood scene, and it's I don't blame him, because there is this strategy that media companies and bloggers, what they do is, if something is trending, they all jump in because they all want to attract views, and they just want to make it a tsunami of views, because obviously it's a blog, it's a news channel, it's media, and people want obviously your advertisers, if they are there, you're not going to get any money if nobody comes there. So everyone wants to talk about it, and everyone wants a piece of the action. That is the people want to read what you have to say. So I didn't bother much, because first and foremost, I am not interested in Bollywood. I really don't care about Bollywood. I don't care about Karan Johar. He's very successful in what he does. He is a very successful gay Indian. Then I don't know who's Karuna. What is the name? Kangana Ranaut, or whatever her name is. I don't watch their movies. I don't see them, so I'm not bothered about them. Okay. However, I do have opinions about nepotism. So I hope I got that right. How do you pronounce this?
Nepotism.
Nepotism. Nepotism?
Nepotism.
Nepotism. So, okay. All right. So as per the Wikipedia dictionary, nepotism, which is a noun, is the practice among those in power or influence of favoring relatives or friends, especially in giving them jobs. Okay. And just to give you a background of what the fuck happened and why it is the most talked about thing in India. Okay, this I'm taking from India Today. It says the beginning of the drama. Apparently, it seems this lady Kangana Ranaut and Saif Ali Khan. I used to see his movies when I was small. I don't know if he's still alive. Okay, Kangana Ranaut. Okay, and Saif Ali Khan reached Karan Johar's talk show with Coffee with Karan, okay, to promote their film Rangoon. Later on, they joined by Shahid Kapoor also. So this went to be the most discussed history of the talk show, all right? And the reason being, apart from the many jabs at Karan Johar, Kangana called him the flag bearer of nepotism in Bollywood, okay? And everything was okay until the end credits roll. After that, the drama began. So then Karan Johar took off to London School of Economics to participate in the discussion, and that's good. He lashed out at this female Kangana, calling him the flag bearer of nepotism in Bollywood, and added that she should leave Bollywood if she found it so bad. She can't play the victim card at every given point, who has a sad story to tell, and blah blah whatever. Okay, whatever shit. All right, now listen. This is my view. Okay. This is my view. All right. The fact of the matter is, let's say, for example, I'm very successful, and let's assume I'm a celebrity. Okay, I've worked very hard. I worked 20 years or 25 years or 30 years in the movie industry or in a company. All right, and I've reached a very high position. Now, if I have my son or my daughter whom I love more than anything on this planet, now it would really be stupid for anyone to think that this man who is so successful, who struggled like a dog, who came from the gutter or from really humble beginnings to the level of success, that he's not going to help his son. Now, if I reached a level of success, I'm very successful, I would absolutely help my son or my daughter or my brother or my sister because I love them. So obviously I'm going to promote them, and that is what is going on in the Hindi movie Bollywood industry or Hollywood or anywhere in the world, whether it's Hollywood, whether it's Bollywood, whether it's Tollywood and Zollywood, or it's your office. I mean, I don't see what is the problem. I really don't know what is the problem. When did this become an issue? I have no idea, because this exists. This exists every single place. Now, for example, if you have your son or daughter, do you seriously expect that you're not going to help your son or daughter to succeed? It's stupid. You seriously believe that you would not help your mother and father, your brother and sister? That's absolute rubbish. If you honestly ask me, I would say if somebody is helping their father, and if they're helping their relatives or their friends or anyone, that's okay. I seriously don't see a problem in that. And for Kangana, I think I'm perfectly okay with what Karan Johar said. If Kangana, this female, feels that, oh, you're nepotism, oh, okay, get the fuck out of the industry. Just get out, I presume that she has managed to succeed. She has managed to succeed with her own hard work. So kudos to her. Really glad for her. But what I feel that she's doing, she's shooting herself in the foot, because if you're successful and you start making enemies in the industry, you start attacking people who are well established, you're fighting against the system. It's like now, for example, let's assume I'm even though I'm an Indian passport holder, okay, I've not been to India very much. I'm an atheist, okay, and I don't think very highly about the beef ban. I don't think very highly about religion. I don't think very highly about let's say religious festivals. Okay, now this is my personal opinion. This is my personal preference. Now, me going to India, all of a sudden I go to India and I start saying, oh, you Hindus are like this, you shouldn't be superstitious. Oh, you Indians, you should be like this. Okay, so after I've said it, what is going to happen? I'm just going to make everyone, the majority of the people who do it, I'm going to make them very upset. I'm going to make them very angry. I'm going to make them hate me. Fine. So if that is my objective, fine. I'll get a few people who will support me. But then the question is, can I change them? I can't change them. I cannot change anybody who believes in his religion. I cannot change anyone who believes in a certain theory. I cannot believe anyone who is born and raised in that particular fashion. Now, by Kangana bringing this up, do you think nepotism is going to stop? Nepotism is not going to stop. It's going to continue. It's going to be exactly the fucking way it is supposed to be. I just don't understand what is wrong with people. Why the fuck do people have this fuck all theories about, oh, nepotism is bad? Okay, it's bad, but everyone's going to do it. You think Kangana, if she has a baby tomorrow, she has a son or daughter, She's not going to use her influence to help her child succeed. You're fucking stupid. If her mother and father is sick and she has to take them to the hospital, she's not going to use her influence and power to make sure that her parents are going to be taken care of. No, she's going to use it. So playing this holier than thou, I think, is absolutely stupid. It's like this. If you ask anyone, is watching porn, is watching sex, is masturbating bad, is having an extramarital affair, everyone's like, oh, that's so bad, oh my goodness, that's so bad. But secretly, everyone likes to watch porn. Secretly, everyone has had, most probably, an affair. I've watched porn. Secretly, people may have gone to prostitutes, but they'll never say it. I have gone, and I say it. I've gone to massage parlors where I've taken a sexual massage. So people just like to act like this holy poly thing. I never understand why. So according to me, if you ask me, nepotism is a necessary evil. It is a fact. It is something that has existed for very, very long. The only reason it's becoming this wow big thing in India is because two leading actors did this in a Coffee with Karan show. If you honestly ask me, I think it most probably would be a planned act, because what it's doing is it's giving Karan Johar great amount of publicity. It's giving Kangana great amount of publicity. In the end, it's more like, for me, it's a WWE. It's a planned attack, so that both of them will benefit in the end. How I see it as, I see both of them, getting free publicity. A lot of them getting mileage. The people behind the scenes know the actual story. And if tomorrow they both shake hands and say, okay, fine, I'm sorry, we're friends, then obviously it would be a planned drama, and everybody who is involved, the audience, the media channels, well, it's a public who has been fooled. Because end of the day, I'm telling you, nothing is going to happen. Nepotism is going to exist. Corruption will be there. People will still keep doing the shit. You will keep going and watching the movies. And, we have just wasted our time and our breath, and it just made a big deal about something that always existed. So, if you ask me, nepotism is not bad. I would have done it. I absolutely would have done it. I totally endorse it. If you're talented, very fucking talented, and you're suffering, that's your fucking problem, because this is the reality of life. Life was unfair. Life is unfair. It was never meant to be fair. That is why all the politicians, they say, I love my country, my country is great, I believe in God, I pray to God. They don't do it. They don't do it. They take bribes. They do shit. Public figures, you think public figures don't indulge in sex. They don't have fantasies. They're not human beings. You think all the politicians pray to God, oh my God, please help me be a good person. No, it's a fucking game, okay? In the corporate world, nepotism exists, bribery exists, corruption exists. So I just feel it's a fucking waste of time for a topic that is totally irrelevant. You have much more serious issues which nobody's bothered about, which is now become boring because, child rape, oh shit, child rape, man, it's boring, nobody wants to talk. Let's have something new, spicy, Karan Johar, wow, Kangana or Kanguna, whatever, wow, that's something new. Girl gets raped, oh, it's fucking boring, man. Girl got raped by 10 guys, fuck, it's boring. If a guy gets raped by 4 dogs, that's news, wow. Guy gets raped by 4 aunties. Wow, that's news, So people want something new and fucking exciting. Education. So many, our youth, our today's generation is without a job. That's boring. Nobody wants to read it. Today demonetization. It's boring. They killed this person for speaking bad about a cow. It's boring. Let's talk something exciting. Let's waste our time. Kim Kardashian's ass could be seen from under the camera. Wow, that's something new. Her boob came out. Wow, that's something new. Karan Johar's crotch was caught by Kangana. That's new. So, it's stupid. It's fucking bullshit. It's useless. This is what it is. So, you wanted to know my fucking opinion about nepotism, Karan Johar and Kanguna, whatever her name is. It's a fucking drama just to get fucking views, ratings, and for them to be to get billions of dollars worth of free advertisement on the fucking media channel. And you all are fucking idiots. You're falling for it and you're playing along and everyone's playing along, and news media channels are busy making click per view because you're coming there, you're seeing it, and they're taking this data. Sir, see, why don't you advertise on our newspaper, Kangana? This is a hot topic. We got around, 10 million people who clicked on this topic. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let me advertise there. So, you can either be smart and make money out of this fucking ignorance, or you can be a stupid idiot and say, oh, I disagree with nepotism. It's so bad. Oh, nepotism is very good. Actually, it's a... Fuck all this. Fucking crazy. This is, this is the problem with people. You give them bullshit and they love to fucking eat it. Lloyd from Machedo.com, who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding, sharing with you his views on this fuck-old topic called nepotism, which is age-old. Nobody gives a fuck. Everyone's doing it. But they act like, no, I don't do. The day Karuna, I don't know if she has babies or if she has a brother and sister, the day she has them, just watch. Okay, whoever, whichever person spoke, what is their names? Shahid Kapoor and Saif Ali Khan and Kangana Ranaut. Okay, the day they have children and the day these children grow up, let me see if they don't use their influence to promote their children to achieve their dreams. All right, let's see. So, Lloyd from LloydMachedo.com, who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding, sharing with you his views. Let me know what you think. Love to hear from you. And if you like my video, or like my views, or whatever the fuck, just do share it, do subscribe, and do like it. And I love to hear your comments, even if you agree or don't agree with me. Lloyd from LloydMachedo.com, who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding, saying goodbye for now.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Lloyd Machedo is the best.